Okay, so today's topic is calories in, calories out, nutrition rules for body compositions. So, when it comes down to body composition, so if we want to manipulate the way we look, our body weight, it all comes down to be honest, a very simple equation. Calories in versus calories out. Now, we have three different outcomes. We can have weight loss, we can have weight gain, or maintenance, so same body weight. Now, let's have a look at the first scenario. If calories in minus calories out equals to a plus, we will have a weight gain. Let's go deeper into, okay, what calories in and calories out means. So calories in, of course, is the calories that we eat. So calories is a measure of energy of the food that we eat. So imagine that everything that we eat, it produces energy in the body. It will provide energy for the body. So therefore, everything we eat equals a certain amount of calories. All right. Calories out are the calories that we expend, the calories that we use for our well, not only the day, even at night, right? So just every moment we are alive, as a living organism, we are consuming calories. Okay. So I'll put this down. Yeah. No. So this is calories in versus calories minus calories out. If is in a surplus, we have weight gain. So if we eat more than we consume, we will gain weight. We will have a weight gain. Now, if we have a look, when we gain weight, this is going to be, of course, both muscles and fat. Okay, this is important to keep in mind. However, we can manipulate the outcome through nutrition strategy and also training. Different scenario. Calories in minus calories out, and we are in a deficit. Okay, so the famous calorie deficit. So when the calories that we eat are less than the calories we expend and the calories we use, then we have a weight loss. And then again, weight loss, it could be muscle plus fat. Now, I'm gonna go back to this later. But first of all, let's move forward. So how can we calculate the calories that we are getting in and how many calories we should get in? So to calculate the calories in, we need to track the food that we eat. Okay, there is no way around it. We need to have an idea of how much and what foods we eat, so we can actually estimate how much calories are coming in. All right. Now we can also estimate. I actually did a mistake with the presentation. Apologize. But we can actually estimate our calorie expenditure on the day. So the way we calculate it, we have this formula that I like to use. You basically multiplicate your lean body weight, which is your body weight minus your fat mass. So if you are 100 kilo and you are 15% body fat, you have 15 kilo of fat. So you reduce 100 minus 15, that's 85, that's your lean body weight. So you multiply that by 21.6, then you add 370. That's your resting metabolic rate, so the calories that you will burn at rest. Now we're going to multiply that for an average activity multiplier of 1.5, and we should have an estimation of your calorie expenditure. With the activity multiplier, 1.5 is an average that I choose for someone that is a little bit sedentary, but it does train at the gym between 3 to 5 times a week. So that kind of balances out. So imagine, if you're working at a desk, but you go to the gym, I would say that's pretty much a good number. Obviously, if your job is really active, you will require more calories. So we'll probably multiply instead of 1.5, 1.8, something around that, okay? Again, this is estimated, okay? This is not something that is 100% true, because we actually don't know how many calories you expend on a daily basis. This is something that is actually very hard to track in a reliable way. So we can only estimate, but don't worry about that, because we're gonna get into a little bit more details in a bit. So calories in, you can estimate how many calories you need in a day, and you can also track your food, which again, even tracking food is not 100% accurate, but is a good starting point. Calories out, well, we've seen that we have this formula that we just used. However, again, it's not accurate. And let's say if I go to the gym and I run 1 hour, how many calories did I burn? We don't know, okay? And it's really hard to estimate. If you read the Fitbit, I put that into brackets because nowadays we can wear watches that will tell us, oh, you just burned this much calories. But I'm not a big believer in the accuracy of these devices. But again, it's a good way to see, okay, how much you burn and stuff like that. But wouldn't rely on that. And also, I noticed that there is a common mistake, which is basically, oh, I went to the gym, I burned 500 calories, I'm gonna eat extra 500 calories. That is a wrong way to look at it, because if you go back to this formula, I'm actually, when I see this 1.5 activity multiplier, I'm already incorporating your activity. So now if you went to the gym and you burn 500 calories, that's already included in the calculation that I made, okay? So as we're gonna see in a minute, there are other ways to play with these numbers, but I wouldn't follow what my watch says, because my watch is not accurate, and I'm already incorporating your calorie expenditure in the formula that I use. So if you went to the gym and you burn 500 calories, that's already included in my calculation. So it doesn't have to be added, all right? So what should I do knowing all of this? Of course, it depends what your goal is, but either way, I just showed you the formulas. So if you want to gain weight, you need to be in a calorie surplus, which means that you need to eat more than you burn. So if, due to calculation, you burn 2,000 calories per day, you want to gain weight, you will need to eat more than 2,000. Okay, then how much more? It's something that we need to go a little bit more in detail, and I'm not going to cover it in this presentation, but just know that if you burn 2,000, you need to eat 2,500. If you do that, then you will gain weight. There is no way around it, okay? This is literally laws of thermodynamics, and this is how it works. If you want to lose weight, on the contrary, the calories that you burn needs to be more than the calories that you eat. So if you burn 2,000 calories, as before, But in this case, you want to lose weight, you need to eat less than 2,000, so let's say 1,500. You're going to have this minus 500 deficit, which is going to make you lose weight. Okay, again, same here. There is no way around it. There's no where to hide. If you eat less than what you burn, you're going to lose weight. So what should you do? First, track the calories in, okay? Track the food that you eat. If you don't know how much you're eating, what are you going to do, okay? So track the starting point, and then after we calculated how much you need to eat, then track your calories and make sure they are in alignment with your goal, okay? So if you're eating 2,000 and you're burning 2,000 and your weight is not moving, you need to eat more, okay? That's it, if your goal is to gain weight. Also, when are we trying to manipulate the body composition, okay? Either we want to lose weight, we're going to gain weight. We need to standardize the calories out activity. What do I mean by that? If on week 1, I'm eating 2,000 calories. On week 2, I'm eating 2,000 calories. Week 3, 2,000 calories. So you're eating consistently the same amount of calories, right? So this number is the same. If on week 1, I went to the gym 3 times. On week 2, I went to the gym 5 times. Then on week 3, I went 1 time. What's going to happen? The amount of calories that you burn are not consistent. Some week you burn more, some week you burn less. So what's going to happen? This balance that we're trying to achieve is not going to be consistent, right? So the plus, so 2,000 minus whatever it is 1 week a different, every week is changing the quantity. So it's not very good for tracking. So standardize the activities that you do. For example, if you're trying to gain weight over a period of 4 weeks and you're standardizing the calories that you eat, so you know you're eating 2,000 calories every day. Now, train 4 times a week. That's it. Stick to that schedule. So at the end of the 4 weeks, we're gonna assess the outcomes, okay, which is the point number 3. Assess the outcome. So what's my goal? To gain weight? All right, jump on the scale every day, once a week, whatever. What happened? Did you gain weight? No. So if you didn't gain weight, what does that mean? It means that your calories in equals your calories out. So there wasn't any surplus. Therefore, if I need to keep my standard, so my calories out standard, so I'm just going to make sure I'm not burning anymore, and then I'm going to increase my calories in. So again, if there is no, if I don't reach the desired outcome, I need to assess, okay, and then I need to adjust. Different examples, if I'm trying to lose weight and I'm not losing weight, and I know I train 4 times, I know I've eaten 2,000 calories every day, what can I do? In this case, I need to increase the calories out. So there's a couple of things that you can do. You can either decrease the calories in, so decrease the calories, or increase the calories that we burn. So for example, okay, instead of training 4 times, I'm going to train extra time. That will create a bigger deficit. That's what we need. Okay, so try the calories in, standardize the calories out activity, so how much you train, how long you train for, all right? And then assess the outcomes. So jump on the scale, take measurements, what's going on? Are you gaining weight? Are you losing weight? Are you staying the same? And then adjust if needed. So adding calories, decreasing calories, both in and out, okay? But in a weight gain scenario, when I try to build muscles, I normally keep the training the same and just play with the calories. when we're talking about fat loss, weight loss, we play with both. We play both with activity and with food, because at one point we don't want to cut down the food too low. So we're going to play a combination of less food and also more activity to increase that deficit that we need. So track your calories. Again, this can be done in two different ways. Either follow a meal plan, knowing that that set meal plan has those set calories, or you can track food with an app like MyFitnessPal. Standardized calories out activity. To be honest, if you're following a training plan, that's basically all you need. Okay, so me as a coach telling you go to the gym 4 times, and you do that, we are basically standardizing your calories out activity. Now, if you starting going for 1 hour run twice a week and you don't tell me, and then what's going to happen? That's going to influence your outcome, right? So if you do that and you don't tell me, that's going to increase the calories out. Therefore, depending on your goal, it will influence the outcome, right? So standardize. If you do more than what we set, let the coach let me know, because it's going to influence the outcome. There's no way around it. And then again, adjust if needed. Of course, I will be there to help you with that. But just keep in mind, it's calories in minus calories out. So depending on what is the outcome that you need, then you take the adjustment you need. So calories in go up or down. Calories out, depending on the goal, do they need to go up or do they need to go down? And then you move forward. Again, you adjust, you track, you assess, and then you adjust again if needed. Okay, this is the very simple process. This is science. This is physics. If you're not losing weight, it's because you're not achieving the calorie deficit. If you're not gaining weight, it's because you're not achieving the calorie surplus. And to do so, track. Okay, we need to track what we do so we know where we can make changes when it's needed. Okay, so I hope that was clear. Do you have any question, Andrea? If you can.
No, it's fine. Do you have any question? No, it's all right. No, really. Can you hear you?
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Really? Bye. You put me on.